feel that my students are more engaged with the use of these technologies because, for example, in my subject, broadcasting, so we teach the students broadcasting skills and also some technical skills. For example, handling cameras, shooting, and then adjusting the lights. So students are really engaged to the lessons.
Technology has made teaching much easier. Before, you need to prepare Manila papers of lectures and everything has to be taped on the walls of your classroom. The more innovative teacher back then would prepare cartulinas of materials, pictures, and then paste everything there. You cut out from magazines, cut out these letters. Now, with the dawn of the computer and technology, everything has become easier. What the teacher needs to do is just prepare a PowerPoint presentation, and then your lectures become more interesting. It becomes livelier. Okay, you can download snippets of videos that are connected to your lecture, show it to your class, and then use it as a springboard for discussion. And then the class becomes more engaged in discussion because they see things. Because of the advent of technology and, students nowadays, children nowadays are into these gadgets as early as 2 years old, 3 years old, at least first year, their first year of being, they like it more when they see things and they get to engage themselves in these things. They don't like just looking at things and just memorizing and copying. And teaching has been facilitated better by technology. The transfer of files, for one thing, is a very advantageous thing that technology has given to all.
I think technology has changed teaching in being convenient, and it saves time. Student can understand better. Like for example, when we are plotting big pictures, you can see the parts of the shape, rudder pose, the transom, rudder trunk. They can see, or they can see much better using big pictures, and by using TV and or PowerPoint.
Nakapanood na natin yung video ng Tubatay, diba? Pinapanood na sa inyo yung kahapon. So,
they are more engaged, especially when they see some pictures. They are more interested. They have many, yung mga questions sa inside nila, mas nilalabas nila kasi mas nakikita nila yung picture, mas nare-realize nila or mas napipicture out nila yung mga dapat nila
okay, para hindi mamatay. Ano pa po doon? Para maintindihan ng mga isda? Para hindi sila?
change our the whole class, because the interaction of the student is more interactive rather than the old style, because it is more easier because when you just put it in a PowerPoint, you don't need to print, and much more cheaper.
Regarding technology, one challenge is literacy, okay? Familiarity, maybe yes, familiarity with the use of new equipment and technologies, because we know technology is evolving, innovating, so we have to keep updated, okay, with the new functions of this equipment.
Yes, sabi.
Scanning. Made in order to locate specifics during our group.
Okay, made it easier for me as a teacher because instead of writing a lot and it consumes a lot of time to write on the board, you just have to flash it on the projector and then you would just have to explain. So the flow of teaching is much smooth and efficient.
I think because of technology, they've become more interested in lectures, in discussions. This is within the classroom. If you use technology more, they appreciate your classes more. If you are still in the backwards way of doing teaching, they become bored. Okay, and outside of the classroom, technology has become both a hindrance and an advantage. When I say hindrance, I think the students just students have become more dependent on technology. However, it has become an advantage because students could easily send their work through email, through learning sites like Moodle, like what we use in Lyceum Laguna, or sometimes even come up with Facebook pages or Facebook groups, and then that's where learning is facilitated.
It is a great and great advantage in teaching because using new technology, for example, Blackboard Learn teaching or using of PowerPoint by multimedia is a good technology and wise move to teach students. As a teacher, technology made my teaching because by using this equipment, I can make more comfortable.
Some of the teachers, like the old ones, some or few of them find it hard to use Blackboard online studies.
We can overcome this obstacle by making sure that there is still a balance between the use of technology and face-to-face teaching. Teachers have the responsibility to remind students that technology is not the end-all, be-all of what they can do for school. Okay, that's number one. They have to remind students that they still need to learn how to do it the old way. When I say the old way, this is doing things manually, not just through computers or technology. Another thing, if it's about bandwidth, I don't think we can solve that. But for power interruptions, those things, there are lots of backups that you can do. People forget that, these are just machines. Everything is still in here. So you back it up, and if not, you do it over. And I think that's just the way it is. You do it manually.